Hey, welcome back to my channel, guys. The hits keep on coming inside historically black colleges and universities. No one thought Pro Football Hall of Famer Ed Reed would go quietly into the coaching night. Reed was a guest on Roland Martin's unfiltered daily digital show on Monday to discuss the fallout of his time with Bethune-Cookman University. During the lengthy conversation, an emotional Reed said he turned down the head coaching position both at Jackson State and Grambling State. When Martin asked Reed about other coaching positions at HBCUs, an unnamed friend of Reed's who had been on camera started to talk and Reed interrupted. "I turned down Jackson State job to come here." Roland Martin, Reed said. "Jackson State called me. Prime called me. Deion Sanders called me himself, man." The friend then confirmed Reed's statement that there had been previous offers before Bethune-Cookman. Grambling, as Reed interjected, "If this is true, that Sanders and Jackson State offered Reed the job, what does that make of Sanders' display of keeping the coaching hiring in-house? My recommendation goes to T.C. Taylor. They know how I feel about TC," Sanders said after the Tigers win over Southern in the SWAC title game. While sitting alongside JSU Athletic Director Ashley Robinson, "I want TC, and several of the staff members are going to be retained here, but that is mine. I would love for someone in-house because I don't really know how to act if someone outside the house coming into understands how we are functioning and how we get down. That is my recommendation, and let's clap it up for TC." Well, Ed Reed did it again. He shot himself in the foot. He's actually bringing more people into this situation than it should be. He should have never brought that out. That's something that should have been discussed between him and Mr. Martin alone, behind closed doors. Now, I was actually watching Undisputed with Shannon and Skip, and Shannon also said if he had issues with the college and the surroundings, he should have talked to the admin about it. He shouldn't have posted it on IG. And I think everybody agrees with that. And I don't think Ed understands there's two separate situations here. There's an issue with the school and there's an issue with him posting personal information that the school has on IG. That's not something for everybody. Not if you're going to be an employee. So tell me, what do you think down below? Do you think Deion Sanders is going to make a statement to try to clear that up? Because he stated that T.C. Taylor was the only person he could see with that position. And now Ed turns around and tells everybody that Deion chose him first. So tell me what you think. Now let's move on over to something more positive. My boy, Big Diesel. One of the greatest basketball legends, who is Shaquille O'Neal, has fulfilled his promise of reconstructing a donut establishment in which he had owned that had burnt down almost 2 years ago. Shaquille announced on Instagram that everything is already underway to replace the iconic Krispy Kreme store that an arsonist burnt down almost 2 years ago. On his Instagram, he shared a photo of the plans of what the new donut store, which will be located again in the famous Ponce de Leon area, will look like. O'Neal assured that the famous store will be back in business starting this summer. "I told you at Krispy Kreme, and I would be back better than ever in Atlanta," said Shaq in this post. "Can't wait to turn on the hot light in our brand new Ponce store this summer." In 2016, Shaq bought the Krispy Kreme store, and in February 2 years ago, he promised to fix it up after the fire that destroyed it. But it wasn't until now that he already officially announced plans to get it back on its feet. Krispy Kreme donuts are world famous, and their fame grew after the company donated thousands of boxes to feed the people who came to Atlanta to say goodbye to Martin Luther King after he was assassinated in 1968. The community has shown us a lot of support and patience as we've been designing the new store, Krispy Kreme's executive Dave Skena said. Shaq knows how important the store is to the area of Atlanta, to which he commented, Get ready, Ponce. Now, I just want to say this is great that Shaq is actually rebuilding the store because you guys got to remember this is going to bring jobs to the community. Let me know what you think down below of Shaq rebuilding the store and bringing more jobs to the community. Also, I wanted to let you know I started an IG account, so please go follow me at Her Ticket Sports on Instagram. Thank you. Please like and subscribe.